My wife is addicted to the gym and it's ruining our marriage. My wife is 30 years old and has always been dedicated to working out and staying in shape. She used to go to the gym regularly during college but eventually switched to working out at home or running outside due to her hectic schedule. Fitness has always been an integral part of her life, and her commitment to maintaining her health and fitness was something I admired about her. She found joy in pushing her limits, setting new personal records, and maintaining a disciplined routine. Her dedication to fitness was inspiring, and it was something that initially brought us closer together. We would often run together, participate in local 5 Burmese chats, and even attended a few fitness boot camps. About 18 months ago, she decided to get back into the habit of going to the gym, as her new job allowed her more time for it. Initially, her gym visits were normal, but over time, they became more frequent. It started with signing up for weekend classes, and then she began going to the gym every single day. Eventually, her visits increased to twice a day, once before work and then again in the evening. The gym became her sanctuary, a place where she felt in control and at peace. Whenever she was stressed, faced a crisis, or after we had an argument, she would retreat to the gym. It was clear that the gym was more than just a place to exercise. It had become her escape from the stresses and challenges of life. Currently, she is 4 months pregnant, and I'm surprised we even had time to conceive a child with her intense gym schedule. I understand that it's safe for her to work out, especially since she was already in the habit before getting pregnant, but her intensity has not slowed down. Missing a gym session makes her irritable, like a junkie missing a fix. It has become a clear case of too much of a good thing. Her once healthy habit had turned into an obsession, affecting every aspect of our lives. Our weekends were no longer spent together but were dictated by her gym schedule. Family gatherings, social events, and even our vacations revolved around her need to fit in a workout. I began to feel like her passion for fitness had overshadowed everything else in her life, including our relationship. Whenever I express my concern about her gym obsession and tell her I miss spending time with her, she gets upset. She has built a whole circle of friends at the gym and seems to prefer spending time with them over me. These gym friends became her support system, people who understood her commitment and passion. I suggested working out together, but she insists that the gym is her time. This isn't about insecurity on my part. I work out and stay in shape due to the demands of my job. However, her gym time started to consume her, and it felt like I was losing her to this addiction. Her gym friends would often post pictures on social media, showing off their workouts and the fun they had together. I couldn't help but feel left out and sidelined in her life. I genuinely believe her gym habits are unhealthy. She is overexercising and using the gym as a way to escape her problems without actually resolving anything. Her frequent gym visits also mean she doesn't get anything else done, leaving me to handle all the chores. I found myself cooking, cleaning, and managing our household alone. Friends and family have noticed her excessive gym time, with some even suggesting she might be having an affair. While I initially dismissed these concerns, the frequency and intensity of her gym sessions made me wonder if there was something more going on. Our conversations became strained, and any mention of her gym habits would lead to arguments. I felt like I was walking on eggshells, trying to avoid triggering her defensiveness. Despite my initial disbelief, I recently discovered that she has been cheating on me with a guy from the gym. I found explicit texts on her phone, which she left unattended for a moment. These messages were clear evidence of her infidelity, filled with flirtatious and intimate exchanges. When confronted, she denied any physical affair but admitted to flirting and enjoying the attention. Her behavior seemed more about her own feelings than genuine remorse. It felt like a punch to the gut, realizing that the woman I loved and trusted was seeking solace in someone else's arms. The texts revealed a side of her I had never seen before, one that was willing to betray our marriage for a fleeting thrill. I felt a mix of anger, betrayal, and deep sadness. After our confrontation, she moved in with her affair partner, leaving most of her belongings behind. She showed little interest in taking her things, further indicating she might have hoped I would beg her to come back. Her affair partner, whom she claims to be in love with, knows about the pregnancy and still wants to be with her. He even tried to assure me that he wouldn't interfere with my role as a father, but I find his involvement unsettling. The thought of him being a part of my child's life is unbearable. The house, once filled with memories and laughter, now felt empty and cold. Her absence was a constant reminder of her betrayal. We recently conducted a paternity test, which confirmed that I am the father. While I was relieved, it also added complexity to the situation. My wife continues to live with her affair partner, and we communicate only through text. She has tried to discuss baby names and make amends, but I keep our conversations brief and focused on practical matters. I've decided that our child deserves a stable and loving environment, and I am determined to provide that despite the circumstances. I started attending therapy to help cope with the emotional turmoil and to prepare myself for the challenges of single fatherhood. Despite everything, I am preparing for fatherhood. I've decided to set up a nursery in my house, even though I plan to sell the house after the baby is born and the divorce is finalized. I got a promotion at work, which is a silver lining in this difficult time. This new position comes with increased responsibilities and a significant pay raise, allowing me to provide a better future for my child. I also keep a close eye on their social media, hoping for some sign of their relationship failing. Recently, my wife's sister reached out, confirming my wife's dissatisfaction with her affair partner's selfish behavior. It seems the grass isn't greener on the other side after all. I felt a sense of vindication, knowing that her choices were catching up with her. As the due date approaches, I have made it clear that I will be in the delivery room, not him. Despite everything, I refuse to let him take that moment from me. I am also determined to maintain my rights as a father, regardless of the mess my wife has created. I have consulted with a lawyer to understand my rights and ensure that I am fully prepared for any custody battle that might arise. I've also joined a support group for single fathers, where I've found camaraderie and advice from others who have gone through similar experiences. Throughout this ordeal, I have found small ways to cope, such as planning to leave negative reviews for my wife's affair partner's new business. While it's petty, it provides a bit of satisfaction. I've also received support from friends, family, and even strangers online, which has been both overwhelming and comforting. They remind me that I am not alone and that I have the strength to get through this. Their encouragement and kind words have been a lifeline, helping me to stay strong for my unborn child. In conclusion, my wife's gym addiction has escalated into a full-blown affair, resulting in her moving in with her affair partner while pregnant with our child. Despite the betrayal and ongoing turmoil, I am focused on preparing for fatherhood, securing my rights, and moving forward with my life. This situation has been a roller coaster of emotions, but I am determined to come out stronger on the other side. Every day is a step towards healing and rebuilding, not just for myself but for my unborn child, who deserves a father who is present, loving, and dedicated. My journey has taught me the importance of resilience, self-care, and the power of community. I am committed to creating a nurturing environment for my child, ensuring they grow up knowing they are loved and supported. As I navigate this challenging time, I find solace in the support of friends and family who have stood by me unwaveringly. Their encouragement and empathy have been a lifeline, reminding me that I am not alone in this journey. I am learning to prioritize my mental and emotional well-being, seeking counseling to process the betrayal and to develop healthy coping mechanisms. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth, one that has pushed me to redefine my priorities and values. Looking ahead, I am focused on building a stable and loving home for my child, where they can thrive and feel secure. I am committed to co-parenting with integrity and compassion, despite the challenges posed by the circumstances. This experience has reinforced my belief in the importance of honesty and integrity in relationships, and I am determined to model these values for my child. In the midst of heartache, I hold on to hope for the future. I believe in the resilience of the human spirit and in the power of forgiveness. While the road ahead may be uncertain, I am steadfast in my commitment to forging a positive path forward. My child's arrival is a beacon of light in the darkness, motivating me to strive for the best version of myself. I am grateful for the lessons learned and remain optimistic about what lies ahead. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear more interesting stories and perspectives, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. Don't miss out on more interesting videos. Click the video on your screen to check out my previous interesting content. And I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below. See you in the next video.